great, but the 2 months that follow are even better because you just have to start those conversations. It doesn't happen overnight. And yeah.
Can you repeat that again? Because I wasn't recording it and it sounded really good. I'm like, oh, people who listen to this is going to, and I saw that it wasn't recording. Okay. So you've invited 100 people. Your Go for No sheet is full. You have already showed me that. You're at Success Club 2.
I'm at Success Club 2, but I'm confident I will hit my goal of Success Club 15 by the end of the month, even though it is the 13th, because I am going to continue to invite, I have the potential to invite 100 more. I invited 100 people in, 10 days?
Yeah.
So maybe less. I think I did 20 invites for 3 days in a row, so I hit 60 in 3 days. But I really think that the Team Cup is so important with your momentum because you literally have to start these conversations. It doesn't happen overnight. These conversations don't turn into them joining you overnight. And every single time that I, have a bad month or, I'm not up on my inviting, I've been able to still be successful because of all the work that I put in the months before.
Mm-hmm. And I love that you said that. And it's, a lot of people want that instant gratification with their business that I invited 100 people. Where are these people? Where's the success? And then I feel like people fall off because they don't see it. So they're like, well, I'm not going to be consistent because it's not paying off for me. But the thing is, you have been consistent with those invites. That's why you consistently hit Success Club. Even though you did lose rank, you're still hitting Success Club. You're still making progress and moving forward in your business. And I think that's the thing. Like, we have to realize that this is an investment business. You have to be willing to invest your time. You have to be willing to, make those small sacrifices and take time, even though the time you put in, you're not going to see, okay, well, I got this and this out of working an hour a day. Or you have to be okay putting in an hour a day and not getting anything out of it. You have to be willing to put in 4 hours a day on a weekend that you're off and not getting anything out of it. Because as you consistently do that, you're going to reap the reward and the benefits of it. It's planting the seeds and reaping the harvest, And
you cannot forget to follow up. You cannot forget to follow up.
It is all in the follow-ups, and that's what I was also going to say. So now you have these 100 people on your Go for No sheet, and you probably could just keep it at that and just go back to those 100 people, like and comment on their stuff, add value, keep the conversation going. I guarantee you that alone will get you to Success Club 10 minimum. I guarantee you. For every 10 people you invite, guys, one person is most likely going to sign up. That is how hard you have to be willing to work. That is called being able to invest without not necessarily seeing the results right away. Invite 10 people, you may get one. Yeah. So, I'm glad that, Erica, you are understanding that is how this business works, that you do have to invest without seeing anything for a little bit. But then that's what's cool about it. Next month, you may not have to work as hard because those people from last month are going to come back to you because you're going to be posting consistently 3 times a day on your Facebook, and they're going to see that consistency and they're going to say, okay, well, she messaged me last month. I ignored her because I'm going to check her out and see what she's up to. And I realize that she's consistent. So when I'm ready to start my goals that next month, I know she's going to be there for me because she's showing it on her social media. She's showing she's consistent. This is not fad for her. This is something that is going to be long-term. And that's what people want to see. People want to see that you're going to be there for them long-term. So, you taking off 3 days on your social media, you not posting daily on social media is not showing them that you're consistent. People want to go to someone who is consistent on their social media, that they can see that you are doing this. And it's not just a hobby and it's not just a fad. Okay, cool. Hi, Melissa.
Hi. Sorry, I was actually on the phone with somebody about Beachbody.
Good. How'd that go?
It went pretty good. It was actually someone that I should have thought of that I hadn't thought of. And I actually had kind of like a rough 2 days because I don't know what you guys were talking about before I hopped on here, but maybe it has something to do with this. I kind of felt like I've just I was so crazy busy with work, which is like not an excuse, but like crazy busy with work. And like life is like just insane, you know, with the baby and whatever. Chris and I have such opposite schedules, and it's like finding time to sit down and do all these different things for all these different like notifications that I'm getting with like the different groups I'm in and stuff. And I was just like, I'm starting to like just be a little overwhelmed, but like still like super motivated to like keep moving forward. But it's like just trying to keep up with like what group I need to do what thing for, and like, you know, what am I supposed to be posting when, and then when I'm like thinking I'm gonna have a minute at work to do it between meetings, like that's like not working out as I was hoping it would, because I'm doing 3 jobs at work right now. So it was like just kind of like feeling kind of shitty about myself probably for like the past 48 hours. And then this morning I was like doing my workout and I was like, oh my God, this girl, Megan Michalowski, who is, I know her through work, but she was like texting me yesterday back and forth about work stuff. I don't work with her. She's a volunteer, but she like runs in these marathons. She knows the world. She's like all about girl power and like, you know, motivation and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm going to text her this morning. So I like reached out to her and like, we got on the phone and I was like, hey, and I was like pretty like straightforward with her because I know her really well. So I just felt like I could be pretty straightforward. And I was like, hey, you know, you're always running in our marathons and like doing our walks and everything. I said, you're like such a motivated like person. And then like with running and stuff, I said, have you ever heard of like Shakeology and the Beachbody? And she's like, no, but I've been seeing some of your stuff. She's like, and I'm like super intrigued. She was like, tell me more. So we got on the phone and I was like telling her all about it. And I like kind of took it from the other perspective of like, I think she could really like be into, you know, gaining some more girlfriends. And like, I think she loves to travel. So I was like telling her about like what grabbed my attention and like the fact that like you guys went to Nashville and how fun it was to like watch that and like the Super Saturday and stuff. And so she's like, this is so awesome. So like, you know, planting the seed and thinking that like maybe she wants to go to lunch at the new Mad Max out here. So that'll be like on our schedule in the next week or two. So hopefully we can get to lunch, talk about things about the foundation, and then wrap this up too. So it kind of made me feel a little bit better this morning because I feel like I said to Chris, I was feeling just kind of like, even though I ordered all my stuff and it should be here today or on Monday to like make our little packets, and Chris got that coach on, I was just kind of like, I don't know. I like hit like a weird 2 days.
Yeah, and that's normal. That's just part of it. I think that happens in every job or business that you have. But what's really cool about it is just what you said. Right when you feel like you're at an spot, something usually happens where you're like, okay, it's a pick me back up and you can get back on track. Awesome job for reaching out to her.
Yeah, and I was like, it was definitely like I felt comfortable just like throwing it out there because we talk all the time. So I was just like, oh, I'm not even gonna like try to be like, hey, you know, like I like your outfit, like, you know, like the simple stuff that you try to like get into conversation with maybe people you haven't talked to in a while. So it was helpful. I'm glad that happened this morning because now I feel like a little motivated again. But I just became like super overwhelmed with all the like notifications of like, gotta get this up. And then I'm like, oh my God, like I don't even have time. Like I could stay up till 5 a.m. every day, but would be worthless at my actual job.
Yeah. Okay. So what I want you to do, you know, your note section in your phone?
Yeah.
I want you to go in that and make a little document of what groups you're in.
Yeah, I was like, I need to do that and get a calendar started. And so like, I'm going to do that this weekend and actually put like what I need to be doing on which days for which group. Cause I like have actually become like lost.
Yeah. And I think when you can write it, like I have to do that because I will forget, like I forgot to post in my new coach training on Thursday. Totally forgot to post in it. So I admitted to the group that I forgot about it, and I hate doing that, but you know, it was my fault because I wasn't keeping track and I didn't look at that piece of paper that said what groups I need to post in what days, because like sometimes I take turns with coaches, like I'm co-running this group with another leader. So I forgot, and I feel like the best way is just keeping a document in your note section of challenge groups and trainings. What are you in? What do you need to look at every day? What days are you posting? And it will become a lot easier, and you can take, 5 minutes and go through that. And it is easy when you're busy at work. Like that's why I made a commitment when I was working, as a nurse. I was not allowed to post at work. I was not allowed. So, and I was just talking to Angela about this. I literally would sit in my car and do my morning post at 6:40 because at 6:45 I was clocked in. And I had to be clocked in. So I would sit in my car and I would do my post then. And then the minute I walked out, I would do my post then before I drove home, because I knew when I drove home, chaos was going to hit and I needed to take care of my kids and I had to get them ready for bed because it would probably be past dinner time. Whatever shift it was, I would post when I was done.
Yeah, I need to like get on definitely some sort of track too, because it's like, I feel like when I get home by like the end of the day, it's like I'm getting home and then I have Carter because Chris has him during the day. Then Chris is working till like it's busy, like starting to pick up now. So he's going to like 11 o'clock at night. And then like, you know, it's just, I need to just like be a little more organized with it.
Yeah. And I think you doing the calendar, and I don't know if you ever saw my call on the bucket list. I actually just did Raina Odell's team call for her this past week. And I talked a little bit about that and whenever I was working full-time as a nurse. So maybe that would be a good call to do.
Yeah, I would like that because it would be, I mean, I don't know if anybody else feels this way. Maybe I'm the only one that's feeling this way right now.
No.
I'm like new, so everybody else on this call might not quite be as new as me.
Oh, Melissa, new coaches and veteran coaches feel that way. I still feel that way. I struggle. My weakness is time management. Just being completely honest, because I feel like our schedules always change. Yeah, I work from home, but my kids are in a different activity all the time. Their school's changing. Now Chase is going to kindergarten, and I pulled Weston out of daycare full time, so he's only going for 3 hours, 3 days a week. So like knowing how I'm going to work and keep him occupied without him feeling neglected is like a new thing now. Like I have him 4 extra hours a day, 5 extra hours a day, 3 days a week. So it's like there's 15 hours lost with my schedule. Right. And it's just finding it, and it's always going to keep changing as Carter continues growing up and new things coming into your lives. And you're not setting yourself up for failure or anything like that. It's just finding what works for you and trial and error with your schedule. But time management is going to be key for all of us all the time. We all are busy, but we all have the same 24 hours in the day. It's just finding the time and making that time you invest into your business as effective as possible. Because I'm telling you, if you do a power hour and 30 minutes you're scrolling on Facebook, that is going to do no one justice. No one is going to benefit from scrolling on Facebook. And you can still say, yeah, I did my power hour, liking and commenting on stuff, scrolling through Facebook. No, that is not effective at all. And it's easy to do your follow-ups for 15 minutes, but 10 of those minutes, you're answering your friends' messages too. That is not effective. Like it's about taking away the multitasking, because I feel like people think multitasking is good, and it's not.
No, you got to concentrate on like one thing or it's not going to be successful.
Exactly. So get your schedule, your calendar this weekend, and maybe write down what times you can do your 15 minutes of inviting, 15 minutes of personal development, 15 minutes of follow-ups and, new messages or new added contacts or something like that. So just find what is going to work for you, times that you have available.
I was trying like early last week and the week before. I was like doing it like from like midnight to 1 or like 11 to 12 in the evening. And so like that was kind of working, but then I was just like starting to crash because I was just getting exhausted because I'm up at like 5. So, but yeah, no, I know that I have to do that. And today was a little bit of a pick me up this morning. And so.
Good. Oh, and one thing I wanted to say about that. So I'm very proud of you that you reached out. Like I said, I'm so excited that you're feeling more open and okay with just getting straight to the point, because honestly, I like that.
You know who you can do it with and who you can't do it with,
Right, exactly. So here's my thing though. When you're waiting for a week or two to have a meeting with them, you're missing out on all that time that you could be giving her information. So I know it's great to do face-to-face, but if she can't do it for a week or two, put her in the sneak peek group and let her watch the videos about coaching, because
that's a good idea.
A lot. That's why we have that group. It's going to answer so many questions. So then I'd say, this is what I do. Hey girl, I'm going to add you into this group. It's actually 4 people interested in coaching. There are 7 videos to watch. Watch them in order. It's going to tell you about what we do as coaches and if this is something that would fit your lifestyle. After you're done watching the videos, let me know and write down any questions that you have. Get that going, because the sooner you can get her started, the sooner she's going to see the success and be able to do this journey.
No,
So,
that's a good idea.
okay.
That's a really good idea.
I don't know if you're in it. I know Chris is in it. Are you both in it?
What's it called?
I'm going to look right now. It is, I don't even know what it's called. It's called Fitness Coaching with Team Beachbody.
No, I'm in
Oh,
like
yeah,
the August Cup is the Country Heat. You're new personally.
Yeah, I just added you to it.
Okay, yeah.
Another group, right? You're like, oh my gosh, another group.
You just bear with me this month if I'm like not exactly like the best poster and stuff. I'm trying to figure it out.
Just ask me.
I swear I'm looking at everything. I'm just like
I believe you.
trying to get everything in place.
You're doing very good, and I can tell that you're doing it because of what, like, whenever we talk, like, I can tell that you're doing stuff. So
yeah, I promise I'm doing stuff. I even have like some of my bat done and stuff. Like it's just like not posted yet. I'm like, wait, where am I gonna post this?
You know what? I haven't even posted mine yet because
okay, so like I'm not a total loser.
no, I haven't even posted mine yet. I have my Go for No, but I haven't updated my bat. So I'm gonna do that for you guys too today.
Makes me feel better.
Yeah, see, leaders slacking too. And here, look, see, the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack, right? And here, you can blame me for not taking it.
Yeah, we're all human.
Like, well, you didn't do it.
We're all human.
Right. And that's okay. But I can tell that you're putting in the work. So you're good.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys, for taking up so much time about my craziness.
No, it's fine because I feel like they all can relate. Angela and I just talked about it too. She's stressing out a little bit because of her work schedule because she's not allowed to post at work or she can get fired. So we're just trying to find ways that, you know, she can implement these daily tasks without taking away her entire life. Because she does have kids and, you know, a life outside of Beachbody. So like I said, it's that time management. If you guys can listen to an audio, because I know we don't have a whole lot of time to read, Eat That Frog. If you have not read or listened to it yet by Brian Tracy, it is amazing. It is a great, short, quick, easy read or listen that you can probably get that on audible.com. So Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. Also, Chalene Johnson's 30-Day Push. Melissa, you would like that.
Yeah, I like a lot of things about her, so I feel like I would be into that.
It's a book. It's called 30-Day Push. That was my second book I ever read. My first was Compound Effect, and then I did 30-Day Push, and then Eat That Frog, I think. Those three were my first three that I read. The 30-Day Push really helped me with goal setting and time management, and it motivated the crap out of me. And the daily assignments, it literally takes you 10 minutes to do each assignment and read. It's really,
maybe I'll try to get that book and I'll do it on we're flying out to New Mexico in a couple weeks, so on our flights I can read that.
That would be
like a perfect time.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Erica, are you talking? Oh, well, you're on mute. So no one could hear you. I did.
Misty and I are actually doing the 30-Day Push, but we're doing it electronically.
Yes.
So you can do it, and she sends you videos and stuff like that. So that's also a way you could do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like the electronic one because then you can also see, I did that one too, because you can see people's posts too, and she'll answer and respond to you for the most part. She answers and responds to a lot, but I don't think she can get everybody. But it is really good. I'm pretty sure she only emails you one a day though, right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Yeah, so like if you wanted to like bust it out, you know, you couldn't. But if you're someone who, like me, gets overwhelmed because you can get ahead and then you get behind and stuff. So like if you just get it, like you get one a day, and it's like it keeps you on pace basically.
Yeah. Thanks, Erica. Cool. All right, so Angela. Hey, girl. I like your little porch area. That's nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's still sleeping because he was out late last night.
Oh,
So I decided to come out, try to work out, and get my call in.
that's a nice place to relax and do all that.
Yeah, thank you. So I set up my group last night
Perfect.
because his parents are in from Florida, so I had to go to dinner last night, which was at the casino, and I think we left it at 11 o'clock at night.
Nice.
So I was sitting there working on my phone. Thank God for phones. Until I was almost dead, but I set up my free group on
Awesome.
Monday, and I was working on some invites while I was there, so
Good.
I didn't waste my time there.
Good. I do want to say congratulations. You are at Success Club 6. I had to say that.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
It's
Okay.
10. I'm making 10. I am making 10 this
Oh,
month.
you are going to make 10 for sure. Oh, and what's really cool about this, and I hope that you're okay with me saying this, Angela, when was the last time you hit Success Club before this?
It's been months.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what I love about the Cup Challenge is it is a true motivator to get your butt back in gear with your business. I hate having them, and I love having them. I hate the Cup Challenge because I know I have to set a high goal for myself, and that scares me, but I love it because it has always pushed my business to the next level. And that's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, it worked pretty. I started off strong, and I thought it can only get better now.
Yep.
So, and I thought I could probably hit business starter too, because I'm almost at 100. So
Perfect. Good. Have you ever been business starter before? Okay, so we're going to reach some big milestones this month. That is awesome. Okay, so goal is SC10 and business starter.
if I can get over 10, heck yeah. But
Yeah.
I have 4 more points. How hard could it be?
Oh, you can do it. You've been doing your invites.
Yeah.
As long as you keep doing the follow-ups and consistently do more invites, you have all of these people. And just like Erica said, you're going to just set yourself up for next month then too. So you can just keep this momentum going. Because we know that once we stop those invites, stop those follow-ups, it's like that train kind of slows down. And once it slows down, hi, Carter. Hey, boyfriend. Once that train slows down, you know how hard it is to get back going. But once it's going, it's really hard to stop. So it's just all about getting into that habit again. And you can do it because you've done it before.
Right.
And you're doing it right now.
Hey guys, real quick, I just got a text message. How much, does anybody know off the top of your head how much Shakeology is? Like if you just buy, that's it, Shakeology right off?
$145.
$145. But if you do the discount coach, then it's like, $115 because it's like 97 or whatever.
Or for the first month, yeah. If it's a one-time order, it's $145, I think. $145.
Okay.
$151. Wait. $145. Just kidding. Yeah.
Thanks. Good joke.
I can't make up my mind. So, Angela, are you keeping track of how many invites you've done so far? Are you doing a go for no sheet?
I am, yeah.
Okay, good. I would definitely keep doing that because I don't know, and not everyone needs to like what I like or go by what I do, but I feel personally being able to look at every name on the square is just easy to take it with you. If you have 5 minutes, you can go and just add value to their Facebook pages. You can do a quick follow-up. You haven't heard from them for a while, so just do another follow-up. And even if you've invited them and they didn't answer, there's nothing wrong with sending hey girl, I haven't talked to you. I saw that you saw my message. I know that we are busy, but I just wanted to see if this is something you'd be interested in because I do have just a few spots left and I wanted to give you that opportunity. And
what about if they don't answer? Like maybe they don't have Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
How do you, without posting on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gave me their email because they commented that they were interested. And then I'm like, I messaged you, and then she said, I don't have Messenger. And then I emailed her like she asked, but then she just was a missing MIA, which is weird.
If you don't know any other way to contact them, what do you do?
Right.
That's tough. So I would send an email and then I would send another message on Facebook and say, hey, I don't know if my email went to spam. I've sent you a message here. I'm not sure if you're getting it because of Messenger. I really want to help you. Please let me know either way if you're getting these messages and if you're interested.
That's true.
Even though they don't have Messenger, I'm sure they still check their Facebook.
Okay, that's true. I can put it back on that.
Yeah,
I didn't know if you got it.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I'll try her back.
Cool. So everything's.
Follow-up day.
I'm sorry.
Today's a follow-up day.
Good. Very, very good. So it seems like everything is right in place for you. You just keep it going. How are the discount coaches? And I know that you are pushing for Diamond.
Yes. I'm trying to work them a little different because I know I had, they were consistently buying and it slacked off. So I saw, because I know I've got the message, I lost the 5 pounds. I'm so excited. So, I mean, I know they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But I need to get them to a point where they can't live without it. Yeah. And they're not quite there.
Okay.
I think they don't drink it every day because they might miss a month. So I know they're staggering it.
So what would be a great idea is, and this is for everyone, anyone who has customers or discount coaches that are inactive right now, invite them to your next challenge group and talk about the Health Bet Challenge. Because if they're tracking and drinking their Shakeology every day, they have a chance to win a whole lot of money using that challenge group tracker app. So even if they don't use Facebook, it's okay. We have the app to use. So that would be a great way to follow up with all of your customers and discount coaches to get them active again. Say, hey, I don't know if you heard, we have this new Health Bet Challenge, and you have a chance to not only reach your fitness goals and keep yourself accountable, but we have a big money pot that Beachbody is actually giving, and it's between $2 and $3 million for that. Everyone who does this, this, and this gets to split the money. Like, seriously, Carter, I'm going to take you home with me. I'm going to do
so taken with you.
I just want to squeeze your cheeks.
Every time you were on the screen, he was like jumping out of his seat to get to you.
Oh,
I know. Go ahead, give her a smile. Give her one big smile.
Are you blowing bubbles?
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully that works for you guys, that those inactives can turn active, those challengers that are not getting anything will get it again and jump back on board. Because honestly, just like anything else, once we do it for 21 days, like everything else, it's going to become a habit again for them, and then that'll get them to continue going. But I feel like they need that constant support or group or reason for them to keep going. So that's where we need to, keep that going for them. Cool. And Erica message, a prime example of Fortune being in the follow-up and how last month's work set you up for the future. I followed up with a relative and she's gotten clear from her doctor to work out. Yay! See how that works? I actually had that happen this past week too. Someone that I talked to, like, I follow up with people that I haven't talked to like in a year or two, and I'll just do a hey girl. And I actually had someone say, hey, I'm ready to start my journey. But it's like, they are not going to come to you. Like, you have to go to them. You cannot expect them to come to you. And if they do come to you, great. Don't take that off of how many more people you need to follow up with. You keep, like, say you are supposed to do 5 invites, but someone comes to you and orders. Don't say, I only need to do 4 more invites. You still do your 5 invites, because that's just, again, it's going to set you up for success for that next month. And I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong in their business, is they end up slacking because they have people coming to them. I'm totally guilty of that. Being completely honest with you guys, I noticed there were a couple months even this year and December of last year, I literally just hit Success Club 10 in December. I usually hit Success Club 20 every month. And there was a month in December that I hit 10. And then I think it was in May or June that I had Success Club 11. And I'm only saying only is because, again, I make myself hit 20 each month. So like, it really showed. And I reevaluated myself and I'm like, what did I not do? And I looked at my Go for No sheet, and there's like nobody on for that month because I only went based on people who came to me. And you can't do that or your business is going to slack. Just another follow-up to my cousin. Good, Anna. So hopefully you'll get a response from that and he will get his crap together. All right. So we've been on for 40 minutes. I'm so sorry. Do you guys have any questions other than let's keep this momentum going? Carter's like, I'm getting my momentum going. It's going. Hi. Did you hear me say your name again?
So yes, and he was screaming for you a minute ago when you said about being on for 40 minutes. He was like, wow!
He's so excited.
Say hi. Say hi. I know that's your girlfriend. You just love her.
I love your bald head. It's so cute.
Are we just going to like one day wake up one morning and he's going to have hair and we're going to be like, whoa, like we felt like there's been like no hair yet. And then it's like, does it grow overnight? We were laughing.
Weston was bald for 12 months. He had no hair and then it just came in all blonde.
Yeah.
Where did this come from? All right. Does anyone, sorry, I kind of squirrel. Does anyone?
Oh, Misty. We didn't check in with Misty.
Oh, Misty. That's because I can't see her face. Misty.
Hello.
I'm forgetting about you because I can't see your face.
That's okay.
No, it's not. All right, girl. So how's everything going? Where are you with your goals?
Well, my goals for the month. So I started as a coach back in January, but then I just kind of researched and I got hurt and a bunch of crap happened. So I wasn't active. And then that's why Erica was saying when August 1st came around, I got going. So this is actually my first month trying to actually be a consistent coach. So my goal was to just hit Success Club, anything, and I'd like to hit Emerald this month. And another goal was consistency because I fall short on that end. But I think so far I've been pretty successful. I have a lot of people who are interested in joining this recipe swap group that Erica's starting. I've got a huge list of people that I've been messaging and following up with. I've got a couple people who are interested in Shakeology, but the one apparently cannot have niacin, which is vitamin B3, and that is in Shakeology because obviously all those vitamins are in there. Mm-hmm. So I posted on the team page and I'm asking if anybody has any insight on that or what else I could offer her if she can't have Shakeology or if anybody's heard of that. And then I've got another girl that I'm talking to who is really interested in what I'm doing, and I started talking to her and I asked her if she was interested in exercising because I started off with what I was doing, and she said she is interested, but she knows that she has a problem with follow through. So I started asking her about having an accountability partner, if she would be interested in me being an accountability partner for her. And she hasn't responded back to me yet, but that was very late last night. So I'm hoping to get some more in from her today.
Misty, can I interrupt you?
Yeah, go for it.
That is the prime time for you to promote the club access. That way you can get reoccurring, commissions from her because, and then start a club group or add her into like my club group. We can do one together. Because if I don't know what other coaches do, but if somebody gets a workout program only from me, I'll be their accountability partner for a while, but, just because I want to be helpful, but, you don't want to give away yourself for free all the time.
Right.
So that would be a good time for you to talk about the club membership and how she can have access to 4,000 workouts. And then you can have a club group.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, Misty. So I was looking down, not ignoring you. I love your Facebook. I can tell that you are branding yourself. You love cats. You are a food person. And you are posting a lot about motivation and working out. So good job on already branding yourself.
Thank you.
And one thing that I do want to say, are you able to make your Facebook public, or do you have an issue with that?
Oh, I thought it was public.
No,
Okay.
it's not. So I can tell when I look at your post, there's going to be 2 little people beside the time. That means it's only shared to your friends. So you'll have to go to your settings and make it public.
Okay.
And then when you see, there's going to be a world beside the time
Yes.
of the 2 little people. So go ahead and make that public.
Okay.
And you said something that I was going to say. Crap. What was it? Shoot. Tell me what you just went over. What were we saying? Erica, what did you say that maybe it was with what you said?
The accountability.
Oh, I remember. Okay. If she cannot have Shakeology, have her do the Recover. It is amazing.
Okay.
Yes, post-workout Recover with Beachbody Performance. She can do the Beachbody Performance and the Energize together monthly in auto ship. I do that in auto ship in addition to my Shakeology because I do put the Recover in my shake. I went to the gym the other day and I had a sample of the Orange Recover. The elite coaches got samples of it. Let me tell you, that Orange Recover is like a creamsicle. It is so amazing.
Okay.
And all I did was mix it with water. And you get your protein, you get your amino acids, your BCAAs, everything that you need for recovery and for muscle repair. It is really, really good.
Okay.
So in place of the Shakeology, I would introduce the Beachbody Recover.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what I wanted to say. Misty, sorry. Erica, I'm cutting everyone off. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Oh, nothing. I was just repeating what I had said earlier. So Misty, go ahead with what else you have going on?
I've got another lady who she goes to church with me, and she's kind of been watching what I'm doing, and she sees that I bring my Shakeology to church, and I'm sipping on that through meetings and stuff. And she's starting to ask me about it, but she's kind of wishy-washy. So I'm trying to work on her too.
That is awesome. That's one thing. Every Sunday, got my Shakeology cup and I'm going to church.
Yeah,
So if she's wishy-washy, so sometimes it's really scary to be upfront and say, what are you skeptical about? Because I want to help overcome that so you can make the best decision for yourself and be comfortable with that decision. That's what I do. Like, if I know that they're holding back and they're not making up their mind, I say, what's holding you back? I want to help you get started. This is something that I feel will benefit you. What's holding you back exactly? So then you can get to the root of, what it is they're skeptical about. And maybe you can give them more information to help them be more confident.
Okay.
What they want to do.
Okay.
So whether it's the price, you can say, okay, well, let's talk about how much you spend right now on a current meal.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of meals do you eat? Let's add up how much the ingredients would be for a meal. Most likely, if she's eating healthy, it's going to compare to Shakeology. It's around $4 a day. If she eats fast food, that's going to help her save money because she's going to take out that fast food and replace it with Shakeology. Also, you can talk about budgeting in your challenge groups. That's another thing that will help her save money. So that's just an example of, like, a lot of people have that fear of investing, but you can assure them, look, I'm going to help you save money. I will work with you. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're afraid you're not going to like it, no one's going to keep your money. You're going to get it back if at the end of the 30 days, if you really don't like it and you're not getting results, that's how sure Beachbody is that you're going to get the results and fall in love.
Okay.
So it's just that, positive reassurance that, they're gonna get what they need.
Okay.
Cool. So what are you at with Success Club points right now?
I don't have any Success Club points.
Okay. And your goal was 5, right?
Yes.
Perfect. And you're doing your invites, you're doing your follow-ups. I stalked your Facebook. You're doing really good on there. So it's a matter of time. It's part of, just like what Erica went over, it's investing the time at first and not getting anything out of it. But as you keep going and you keep doing those follow-ups and you keep sharing your journey, you're going to get there.
Awesome.
If you have questions about a conversation, you can always share that in the Cup Challenge page, and everyone will jump in and help get through that conversation. And that's with any of you guys. If you have a question about a conversation, feel free to like screenshot it or to copy it and paste it in the group so we can see and help you.
Okay.
Cool. All right, guys. Anything else? All right. Thank you guys for taking the time on a Saturday morning to jump on the call. I really appreciate it. All right, guys. Have a good day.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye.